one league in particular is doing like tag team style competitions where there is a speed course, there is a technical course, and there is an endurance course. And so we're seeing people try to do right by the sport, and where I think ultimately it will go, I think it's just a matter of time and the right opportunities opening up, the right investors, the right sponsors and things like that. And it's just, I think time will tell in the best of ways.
Do you have a particular skill or niche of that you personally like training in?
Oh gosh, I've always loved speed, always. And I've always loved the technical elements as well. I think just the way that my brain works, when I first started doing ninja, I always could, at least in my head, I was like, I know what my body needs to be in positionally in order to progress or in order to continue the flow, the motion without wasting unnecessary swings or unnecessary time or energy. Endurance, again, up until this point, I've had to be an all around athlete, but I'd say my focus is my natural gifting and skill set would be more speed and technical or speed and technique.
You are an entrepreneur as well as being a big time ninja. Right now, the prize money and the actual like income you can create with ninja is not really there unless you're building your own personal brand. So, what are some of the methods that you've been able to leverage with being an entrepreneur and being able to do this full time?
Yeah, and I wish I could say that it was the plan all along, and I had my 3, 5, and 10 year plan, and everything worked out perfectly. No, this honestly, I am so much more of the mindset of just working as hard as you can with what is right in front of you, and then keeping your eyes open for the opportunities that will present themselves given time. The first 6 years I was competing on American Ninja Warrior, it was just, I want to win the million. I want to train hard. I want to use the platform. This is awesome. What a dream come true. How many people have the opportunity that I do to do this TV show and do really well at it too? But then along the way, I began to get all of these additional opportunities where schools would reach out and say, hey, we see you on the show. We love your positivity. Can you come talk to our students about overcoming obstacles? I began to do that often. And then I would have like churches say, hey, we see that you're the Kingdom Ninja. They say that you're a worship leader. We've looked into you and your faith background. We would love for you to come and share your testimony or preach the gospel to our students or our congregation or an outreach event that we're doing. And I began to do that. And then with I think over 300 ninja gyms across the US, not to mention abroad in other countries, I began to have ninja gyms reach out and say, hey, we see that you're not only an incredible athlete on American Ninja Warrior, but you're also a coach. And, we just opened a gym, or we're trying to, train our coaches on just the sport of ninja that's still in the wild west when it comes to standardization and training techniques and things like that. Would you come and work with our students and athletes over a weekend? So next thing I know, I'm finding myself booked out like 3 weekends a month to go do any of these different types of events. And with that, then got the opportunities to, with a publishing company, reach out and say, hey, we see your success. This was just a couple of years ago. So this one I've been competing for 8 years or so. And they said, hey, we would love to do a book deal with you.